I'm Cameron,
I'm Eric.
and this is Phantom News. All right, Eric. So, this week we got some interest. So we got lottery tickets.
Heck yeah, we did.
We split a lottery ticket.
We had to.
50-50.
We talked about the lottery. We had to split a lottery ticket.
We had to. We talked about it. It didn't get drawn. So when my parents went up to Idaho for the Eclipse, which we'll talk about in a sec, they got us a lottery ticket.
Yeah,
So
we're
that was
gonna win.
cool. It was nice.
$700 million now, if not more, by the end of the day when they draw.
Yeah, we'll check 9 o'clock.
Lump sum is about $443 million if you take the lump sum.
Which we
So-
will.
Which obviously take the lump sum.
Why wouldn't we?
It's a no-brainer. Because even if the government takes half of what we split,
Well, I'm pretty sure
I still have
I'm
100
pretty
million.
sure the only reason you get 440 whatever million is because they already took that part of the 700 million.
I have no idea how it works, but I know that I'd still end up with around 100 million, and I'm pretty sure I could live comfortably off that.
Yeah,
for
you
a
just
long
put it in
time.
your bank. Do you know how much interest that gets? So the eclipse happened.
Yeah, it was all right.
Like
I wasn't in totality, so I mean,
okay. So everyone that I've talked to that was in totality said it was the most indescribable experience.
yeah, everyone that I've talked to who went and saw it in totality said it was incredible. We were in the 91% zone or something like that.
Like 97%, honestly.
And
It got dark.
it got dark.
Like, it wasn't like
it
dark,
was
dark.
Weird. It was weird. It was like you were wearing sunglasses, but you weren't wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, that was
That's
cool.
how I described it. I kept trying to take off my glasses, being like, "Where's the light?"
But so at my work, they did let us go out and look at it. They said, "All right, everyone who wants to go look at the eclipse, you can go outside now."
I kept going out throughout the day, like as it would go through, and like it was. I think I would have enjoyed it more had I gone up and seen it in totality. I couldn't because I had to work, but had I gone up and taken the time off to go up and see it in totality, I heard it was incredible.
So I was supposed to go up with my friend Bryce, right?
Yeah.
And then I didn't because I had to work. And Bryce was like, I didn't want to go up by myself, so I just didn't go. I said, "You're stupid." And AJ goes, "I went up there." I also have a friend named AJ. AJ goes, "You're stupid." He's like, "You would have gone by yourself. Like, if I could describe to you what it was like, you would have gone." My dad said that, like, it got dark and then it got cold, and then you could see stars, and then the street lights turned on, and then crickets chirped for 3 minutes.
Yeah, I heard that you could see like stars and planets, and like the whole sky was just an incredible view.
That's got to be amazing for like
Yeah.
11:30 in the morning.
Well, hey, there's another one coming in with 2024 that
I think it
goes
was
from
20
Texas. Well, there's 2045 cuts across the United States again, but there's one that's going to go from Texas up to New York and Maine in 2024.
I mean, there's literally one in 2045 that we could drive a half hour south and be in totality.
Oh yeah,
We might even be in totality where we're at,
pretty
honestly.
close. They said so. Anyway, so the eclipse was cool, and here's to another however many years till the next one.
Yeah, till the next
Right.
good one anyway. All right, so Hillary Clinton came out and she says, "My skin crawled during my debates with Trump." And I only have one question, and that's, why is Hillary Clinton still relevant?
Amen. Why is this news?
Why is any Clinton still relevant?
Why the debates were like a year ago now?
The debates were a year ago. It's like been proven that their foundation or whatever is a scam. Like, everything about them.
The whole debate system in our country is a joke.
The only good thing to come out of those debates was Ken Bone.
Yeah, but even then he was like cool for a second, and then we all realized how like not cool he kind of was.
How male he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if you really want a genuine debate and we really actually cared about the politics in our country, we'd open it up to every candidate, regardless of political party.
She says that because he was so creepy, quote, "I couldn't get the job done and I'll have to live with that for the rest of my life." Maybe you should have just debated better.
Or maybe
Maybe you shouldn't have been an evil witch.
I just think she didn't run as good a campaign as he did. He played the game. She thought she was going to win anyway. Trump played the game. He campaigned in the states he knew he needed to win really, really hard to win the Electoral College, because let's admit it, the Electoral College is a game. It's not, like, it's such a joke. It's not popular vote. It's not, and it's an outdated system that needs to be updated. But it's the way that we've run this country, and we've accepted it, and we say, okay, here's the Electoral College, and we let Trump win the game.
That's why he won. He won because he played the game, like you said. Like, she was pandering to like Californians, New York's. Like, yeah, sure, but Trump got the rest of the states.
He got the exact number he needed to win, and he knew it. And that's what he wanted to do. It's what his goal was to win the Electoral College. And if she had played the game in the same way that he did, she probably would have come out the winner.
I didn't like either candidate.
No,
I wrote in Jeb Bush for a meme, but I seriously, Hillary Clinton's like an evil witch, and I hate her.
You're the problem with our country. You wrote in for a meme.
Jeb Bush, baby.
At least vote for somebody. I at least voted for a candidate. Neither of the two that won, but I at least picked a candidate.
Hey, Jeb Bush is a candidate in my heart.
I couldn't in good conscience vote for either of them.
So speaking of Trump, though, he can launch. Did you know the time that he says launch a nuclear attack to a nuclear missile being launched is 4 minutes?
I feel like it needs to be longer.
It needs to be at least 10, right?
He needs to have a cooldown zone longer than 4 minutes.
I think
like
it should.
I've seen toddlers throw a fit that lasts 45, 60 minutes. And Trump, he's about the same. So, I mean, if he's angry, he's got to have at least an hour.
I think it should be like a president-to-president basis. Like, yeah, we'll give George W. Bush, he says launch a nuclear attack. We'll give him 4 minutes.
I think they should just make it like the old dial-up system and just make him sit there for an hour. And then by the time that dial-up noise is done, he'll calm down.
He'll be even more mad. He's had to wait for a dial-up with a dial-up noise going the whole time. What are you talking about?
4 minutes is way too fast.
4 minutes is quite fast. Like, he could say, all right, okay, I don't know. The headline is very confusing,
He could step on a Lego and be mad longer than 4 minutes.
The headline was confusing because it just said Trump could launch a nuclear attack in 4 minutes, and I was like, this was posted 2 hours ago, idiots.
Glad we dodged that bullet.
Dodged that bullet in 4 minutes. And then the last thing I got on Trump is people are criticizing Barron Trump for what he wears.
Okay, let's leave Barron Trump alone.
He's just a kid.
First of all, he had no control over what his father was doing running for president. This is everything that's being thrown at Barron Trump right now is against Barron Trump's will.
It's so bad. They literally ran there was this news article I ran called "Why Barron Needs to Dress More Like He's in the White House."
Why people should leave Barron Trump alone. Because he has a dad who's Donald Trump.
He's like in junior high.
Like, leave the kid alone. He didn't pick it. In the same way that you don't pick when you're little and your parents just up and move you somewhere. That's all his parents did. They didn't consult him. They up and moved him, and they didn't really move him. But they ultimately up and moved him to the White House.
However, Chelsea Clinton tweeted, "It's high time the media and everyone leave Barron Trump alone and let him have his private childhood he deserves."
She lived that life too.
I know. I feel bad for every kid that's had to live that life. I feel like Barron, the people that think it's okay to make fun of a kid like Barron Trump is so sad.
Right.
Those people are scumbags. Honestly, you're gonna make fun of a kid. All right, yeah. So moral of the story here, I guess, is just leave Barron Trump alone. He's just a kid, people.
Pick on his dad all you want. He put himself into the limelight, but leave the kid alone because he didn't have a choice in the matter.
He has no choice. He's just a kid. Leave him alone. Taking cheap shots at kids is the pussy way out.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, you got anything?
Oh, I had some. I don't. No.
All right, so I got the new iPhone 7s.
Oh, that's
leak.
what we're gonna talk about.
Points to the same old design. Quote yet again. What do you want from them?
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. They have been innovating the things that are in their phone more than a design for their phone.
Yeah, we don't need a new design.
It's just a phone.
It's a phone. I mean,
everyone can agree on a design for a phone. Androids, Apple,
Samsung, they all look the same. Can we admit that every smartphone looks the same now? So why do we have to reinvent the wheel with design? Let's improve the features, and that's what Apple's doing is improving the features. Their new camera's phenomenal.
Their camera's so good. I take so many pictures of that thing.
Their camera is so good on the new 7 S Plus, and the 7 Plus. Is it the S Plus? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's really good. They innovated the thumbprint reader, and I love the fact that it reads my fingerprint when I log into my phone. That feature stopped working for a week on my phone, and it was devastating.
It feels bad, man. Am I right?
Yeah, and just everything about. We don't need the design. We need the improvement on what we already got, and that's what Apple is doing.
It's really sad, actually, because right underneath it, it was iPhone 8 is really good and innovative, and everyone should buy one because these new leaks look like they're going with a different design. And then it's oh, iPhone, this sucks.
People are gonna buy it. It will sell. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's Apple. It's gonna sell.
Exactly.
I did have something to talk about.
Oh,
I remembered.
Yeah, cool.
It's
thank goodness.
I know, right? The new Madden game came out.
Oh, I love
New
Madden.
Madden's the best. And you've heard of the curse of Madden.
Yeah,
Madden
Madden curse.
Guess who's on the cover?
Who?
Tom Brady.
R.I.P. Tom Brady. I'll miss
R.I.P.
you next year, dude.
Right? Which is fine because he's a cheater. But
Yeah, Deflate Gate.
your game comes with deflated balls.
Shut up.
So, I believe in the Madden curse. It holds true, and I did not put Tom Brady on my fantasy team. He is a dead man.
You lucked out, dude. Anyone that puts Tom Brady on their fantasy team, I'm gonna go ahead and sign a will right now for you guys. You guys lose.
Right? It's a done deal. He lasts 2 games, maybe 3 before he's out for the season.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He's gonna get into some injury, or he's gonna do cocaine like per usual as athletes do, and then he's just gonna get out of the season.
All right.
He got cursed.
Last little bit. New shows are starting soon. New seasons of TV. You watch TV somewhat, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
What are you looking forward to?
It's the last season of The Middle, and I'm really upset about that.
I am very upset about that. I love The Middle. It's a great show.
The Middle is way
I won't miss any episode this season.
I think The Middle and Modern Family are honestly on the same level. They're both just so good.
Have you watched Speechless?
No.
Speechless is on ABC as well, and it's fantastic. It's hilarious. It's about a kid with he's in a wheelchair, has cerebral palsy, I think, and can't talk, but he like looks at a sign with his eyes, and his family's hilarious around him. It's hilarious. I thought having a cousin that has a disability, I was really nervous about it, but they have done such a great job with that show. I'm super excited for that show.
Have you seen Annabelle, the movie, the new one?
No, I haven't, but
It's
I've heard
so good.
I've heard
it's
good
so
things about
good.
it.
I saw it on Wednesday with Blake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was amazing.
that's awesome.
I watched
I've
it
heard,
with.
I've heard it's like one of the best horror movies in a long time.
Well, I thought it was really good because like it didn't just have a scare factor. It had like an interesting storyline to it also, and like the acting was really well. One of the girls in it is the same girl from The Conjuring.
Oh,
which makes me think maybe she just gets hired for scary movies.
well, if you can pull off that gig, why not?
And then at the theater we went to, they showed a little bit of the new It movie beforehand. It was the whole first scene, and that was so the first scene of the It movie I think scared me more than the Annabelle movie.
That new It movie looks legit and scary.
It was so bad.
See, I don't like scary movies, so I won't see it.
I want to go see it just to say I've seen it.
I hate scary movies.
I'm not a big fan of scary movies either, but I want to see it just to say I've seen it, you know?
Yeah, I just choose to avoid them.
It was
here's the thing: I've seen scary movies, but I don't sleep because I have, my brain is very imaginative.
Sleepless in Seattle.
I just don't. I can't sleep for like 4 days, and I'm like, I'm not gonna put myself through that misery. But they all look good.
So It, right? So like he like gets the boat down or whatever, and it like goes in there, and then you just like he looks down there, and it slowly opens his eyes, and he goes, "Well, hi there, little boy." And I looked over at Blake and I said, "I'm killing myself." And then like everyone in the theater was yelling, "He talks!" And like it was just everyone was freaking out. It was scary.
Yeah,
it was a pain.
It looks legit.
It was pretty legit. Taylor Swift, back to entertainment, is returning to her roots and buying a $53 million mansion.
No, she's not.
No, she is releasing a new
We
album.
already made fun of Miley for that.
She's releasing a new album called Reputation. And the album cover is basically, it looks like a New York Times type thing on the right, and it's all black and white. And it's a picture of her. I don't know what kind of songs are going to be on there. I'm going to assume love songs, possibly breakup songs.
Whatever. Her last album was good, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God, look at that face. You look like... That was not a good song.
I enjoyed that entire album. I did.
You can have your wrong opinion. That's fine. But, oh man, speaking of, if we have time, we should totally debate that Zelda thing.
It's a weird album cover.
Yeah, the album cover looks weird, right?
Yeah, it's messed up.
It's like what?
newsprint, and then it like bleeds onto her face.
And then she just looks dumb. She looks homeless. Look at her shirt. It has a rip in it.
Yeah, it's not a good album cover, Taylor. Not that she'd ever listen to this.
If you're listening to this podcast and you want to see what the album cover looks like, just look up Taylor Swift
Just
Reputation.
type it in, it just pops up. But I enjoy Taylor Swift, and I like her music. I'm not gonna lie. My wife's a big fan, and so I listen to it because she does, and I'd rather listen to Taylor Swift than most other things that my wife enjoys. So, I'm excited for it.
For the last 6 months, quote, she has been entirely focused on that and not much else. She has been 100% dedicated to making music the last few months, and that's it.
Except for her lawsuit, which she won, and justifiably won.
I didn't know anything about the lawsuit except for she claimed sexual harassment or something.
She was groped by a media guy.
Classic media guys.
And she only asked for $1. She just wanted to make the point that you can't do that crap.
I know.
Keep your hands to yourself, you big fat perv.
I was working with this friend named Zach. I was working with Zach the other day, and he goes, they had to pay her an honorary $1.
Yeah, they had to have something, so she did that. But I don't know, justifiable. Don't grab people's butts.
Someone commented on this that she's releasing a new album. I'm so excited that I seriously cannot breathe. Maybe you should call 911. You're probably having a heart attack.
Seriously.
If you cannot breathe, Miss Sales Associate at Walmart, you should probably call a doctor.
I just think if you're going to freak out over an album getting released and can't breathe, you need to take a step back and put things into perspective.
It's like those people on Twitter or Tumblr that are like, I literally cannot. It's like, yes, you can too.
And it's an album. It's not the greatest gift to mankind.
Yeah, it's not the next 21 Pilots album, okay? It's the next Taylor Swift album.
No, even then, take a step back.
Dude, they hyped it up right as their last tour was ending. They were hyping it up on social media. They were tweeting a bunch of pictures or whatever that had backwards lettering, and then they took the line out of the O and then put an extra line in the E, and they're like, it's the end of the Blurry Face era or whatever, and I am so hyped for this new album.
I like 21 Pilots, but I'm not gonna not breathe over it. Stop it.
As soon as a Two Door Cinema Club album is released, also I will be happy. I love Two Door Cinema Club.
I like music. I like albums, but it's not the greatest gift to mankind.
As soon as Wodello releases their album, you'll disagree.
What is the biggest thing you've ever freaked out? What is the thing that you freaked out the most over when it got released? You couldn't breathe excitement.
Man, it's gonna sound really sad because I was really excited for this, and then it sucked. Assassin's Creed 3. I was so excited for Assassin's Creed 3. And then I got home, and the first 5 hours were a lot of fun, and then they made you get on the boat, and then you had to steer the boat, and I was like, this game sucks. But it's really sad. A lot of people like that aspect so much that they integrated it into the next one, and then they made one called Black Flag where that's all you do, and I hate both those games.
Yeah.
Just go back to the original Assassin's Creed.
Disappointment, right?
Assassin's Creed Rogue, I played that game. Fun, up till I had to get on a boat.
You know what I was most excited about that I couldn't breathe about because I was so geared up about it, and then it really turned out to be super disappointing?
What?
Pokemon Go.
I don't know. Pokemon Go's making a resurgence.
I had a hype for that, and then it was oh, I walk around and flick a ball. I couldn't battle anyone.
I don't know. They've made some updates recently that are really cool.
Until they have battle friend to friend battling, where I could challenge you right now.
I would not accept, but I'd appreciate the
offer.
Lose.
So I know you'd lose.
Oh, trading would be cool.
Trading would be way cool.
They don't do that either.
No, they had a whole bunch of things that they hyped and then didn't deliver on.
There's a lot of updates they could do that would be really cool. They just haven't yet.
Anyway, yeah, that one made me. I was super excited for that, and it never didn't pan out the way it was supposed to.
I was really excited to go see this Weird Al concert, and then the Weird Al concert delivered.
Weird Al is a great show.
It was so fun.
That show, he's a great performer.
The guy behind me got drunk.
Oh, I bet that was exciting.
Completely drunk, and then he got in the aisle next to us and just started dancing. It was awesome. It was at the state fair.
That's awesome.
It was so cool. It was outside, and my mom wanted to go with me. I had 2 tickets. I got them for my birthday. One for me, obviously, and then one for one of my parents. And my dad wanted to go with me. He's like, Mom will be no fun at this concert. And I go, you don't even like Weird Al. Mom likes Weird Al. So I brought my mom with me, and I remember there's this one song. I don't remember what the song was. I just remember that he was taking off layers of clothing. He had a crap ton of layers of clothing on. He was taking them off, and then he dropped his pants, and he was just in his underwear. And my mom stood up and went, "Woo!" I was like, "Mom's not fun." Yeah, right. Checkmate, Dad. Atheists.
Cam, do you watch America's Got Talent?
I just watched America's Got Talent fails on YouTube.
Last night, did you see or hear what happened last night?
I heard that someone threw something, but that was...
So Simon Cowell tried to make an inappropriate joke about Mel B and her wedding night, which was super awkward because it wasn't funny, and she's going through a bad divorce, but it was funny-ish that she got up and threw a whole cup of ice water all over him and then stormed out and didn't come back.
She threw a cup of ice water?
Yeah. She said there was no ice in it in an interview, but you can actually see ice cubes flying across the table, so I don't think there was no ice.
All right,
in
well,
it.
someone's a liar here.
So I think it was her, but it was pretty awkward, and they don't it didn't ease the tension of the bad escape act that went wrong.
I love bad things like that dude that like was dancing and then he danced off the stage.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That show has some good mistakes, but I enjoy that show. It's a good show, but sometimes it goes a little too far. And I hate Tyra Banks as the host. Just saying.
Yeah, bring back the black guy.
Nick Cannon, he has a name, dude.
Oh yeah, Nick Cannon. No, I love that guy. That guy was the best host.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon
The
was
black
good.
dude.
Hey, come on. What do you want from me?
He definitely was a better host.
I stand against racism.
Me too.
I'm glad we've settled that.
Well, we talked about that last time, I think. I feel like we did.
Oh yeah, how you have a black child.
Yeah, I do.
That's cute.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that
I think
picture
that's
you
it for
took of
us,
him on a
right?
boat.
He was cute. He was riding the ride. His first ride without mom and dad holding on to him.
That text I sent you was funny though.
It was funny. He rides the merry-go-round, but now we took him on his first baby ride at the amusement park.
That's adorable.
It was cute. He was cute. He's getting. I love this age because now he's getting more of a personality, having a lot more fun.
I don't know. I saw a picture of like your whole family, and like y'all are looking into the camera, and he's like looking off into the distance
He's
like a
8
badass.
months old. He's not like. He doesn't know to look at certain things.
I thought he was cool.
He is cool. He's way cooler than the rest of us. We're in trouble because he's way cool.
Yeah, you guys will have no chance as soon as he hits like 14. He's way cooler than you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole nother nightmare.
As soon as he hits 12, I'm gonna want to hang out with him instead of you.
That's exactly. I think that's everyone. They already do like him way more than I like. My whole family is like, let us hold the baby. He's so awesome.
What, you want
We're
them
like,
to hold
we're just
you?
No, but they don't even care about us.
Why don't
they,
you
they
hold
only
me?
care. We went to a whole family gathering and we had a babysitter for him because he was little and not, it was winter. We didn't want him to get sick. And all the people did were like, "Where's your child? Where's your child?" They didn't care about us. They wanted him.
Feels bad, man. That's why I'm not having kids. They still do all the attention that I already
Yeah,
don't
but they're
get away.
hilarious at the exact same time. Like, my daughter says the funniest crap.
Your daughter is hilarious.
My daughter is
She's really funny.
Yeah.
She also likes musicals, so there's a plus.
Yeah, she sings the entire album of Hamilton.
Yeah.
Cuss words and all.
I was about to say, including the cuss words. And
We
your
tell
wife's
her-
not
we-
too happy.
We tell her not to, but I laugh every time she does because it's funny.
Especially those Democratic Republicans.
She doesn't say that one. I skip that one when she's in the car.
That's smart. That's smart. That's a good song, but that's a smart. That's a smart skip.
I don't like the F word.
That's a smart skip.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Let me look real fast. I think that
No.
was everything. Yeah, that was. Holy
That
cow!
was
If you want to end the podcast, you can just say, "All right, we're
I
done."
have to go to the bathroom.
All right, cool. I'm Cameron. Oh my gosh, Eric, please.
I'm Eric.
I'm Cameron, and this has been Phantom News.